What's up, guys? Today let's talk about the cost of living in Havana, Cuba. These prices reflect the black market exchange rate of 300 pesos to $1. Starting with restaurant prices, because as you may know, I love to eat.
Okay, so this is beef steak, de cerdo.
And Cuba sure does have some delicious food.
Beef steak de cerdo, ensalada, and arroz.
Most meals here in Havana, Cuba will cost between $5 and $10, depending on the time of day, the part of town, and the level of restaurant in which you're eating. And when it comes to drinks, most of these may range between $1 and $3, depending on whether you're getting a beer or a signature cocktail. And there's no shortage of restaurants with an excellent selection of food to choose from. This being one of my favorites, called Havana Blues, located in the neighborhood of Vedado.
I ordered pescado con gris. Right here.
Translated to English, this means grilled fish with black beans and rice. This place offers free snacks and the appetizers start off at just $2.
This is malanga with honey. Very traditional Cuban appetizer. It's kind of similar taste to a sweet potato, but it's a vegetable that's native to Cuba. Paired with the honey, very delicious. This is pescado con gris. Very traditional Cuban dish here in Havana, Cuba. With the preferred beer, Cristal.
And starting at just $2.50, the desserts are pretty tasty as well. In this section, we'll talk about the modes of transportation and the prices you can expect to pay to get around the city. If you take a taxi, about a 10-minute ride, this will cost you about $5. But if you're going a little further, like a 20-minute ride, that'll cost about $9. And the most expensive ride I took here in Havana was coming from the airport, and that cost about $25.
The easiest way to travel is in a private taxi.
Private taxi?
Yes, but it will be expensive. It will be more expensive.
Like from here to, let's
For
say...
example, from here to Matanzas, you can take a private taxi. Will have a cost of $80 from $100.
$80 to $100. And how far of a ride is that from here in Havana?
2 hours.
2 hours. So $80 to $100 for a 2-hour drive?
Yes.
And that's the cheapest way or just the fastest way?
That's the best way.
That's the best way.
Yes. So if you want to go by the cheapest way, you have to take a bus to the train station. And
Station?
Yes. Then pay a ticket and then take the train. But it will last, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours in arriving the train. So you will wait 3 or 4 hours
For the train to arrive? And how much is the train though?
It's 10 pesos, 20 pesos, yes, it's like that.
Wow.
It's pretty cheap.
And that'll take you, like, for example, from Havana to where?
Matanzas
That's
and other provinces.
what about like Santiago? Like,
Use like 200 pesos because it's more far.
so $80 for a taxi, $80 to $100 for a taxi, but 200 pesos for a train.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
And in a truck, it's like a big truck. It's like 500 pesos.
500 pesos?
500 pesos.
And it's like a colectivo?
Yes, but with 20 persons, 30 persons, depends.
Gotcha.
Now we'll discuss the price of groceries and where to go to get what you're looking for. When it comes to buying fresh produce, there's no better place to go than the local farmers market.
Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cuánto por dos? ¿Cuánto por dos?
No, a 50 la libra. 60. 60.
Disculpa. One pound, yeah. 4 centos.
So 2 bananas cost just 50 cents and a pound of carrots just $1.30.
Okay.
When I asked about some chicken breasts, listen to what this guy had to say.
¿Cuánto por esto?
Which is way too expensive, even when compared to the US. So, you know, I had to pass on this offer. But in a market of this size and with so many options, it's easy to find what you're looking for at very good prices.
What's up? ¿Cuál es esto? ¿Cerdo o carne?
Hay carne de cerdo, hay de res y de carne. Masa limpia y steak. Un kilo.
No. No necesitas esto, like, un poco menos. Like, prácticamente 2.050. This is a cerdo. ¿Cuántos por dos?
$1,000 for 1 pound.
Okay, bueno. So that was my shopping at the local market here in Havana, Cuba. Headed to the house. Gracias. Okay.
2 pounds of rice cost just $2.
Okay, I do need to hit one more store, grab some seasoning, and then we headed to the house.
This is a good market that carries water and other household essentials and snacks.
Vapor, and listo.
Comino, la pimienta.
And they have some of the best prices in the neighborhood of Vedado.
Okay, back at the apartment.
So this is some of the food that I accumulated from a few different markets over a few different days.
And this is about 4 days worth of food, maybe a little more. And this comes out to a grand total of 4,480 pesos, or about $15 US.
Here we'll discuss the rent prices in Havana, Cuba, based on staying here a month using Airbnb. Entire units hosted on Airbnb range between $400 and $700 at the time of making this video. And this apartment, located in the neighborhood of Vedado, cost me $678 for the entire month. So when I add up everything from grocery shopping to eating at restaurants, transportation, and rent prices, my total cost for the month came out to $1,243. So that was my overview of the cost of living here in Havana, Cuba. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all featured videos. And until next time, peace.